From UFOs to ghost and psychic powers, history is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. The Council on Foreign Relations was formed in 1921. Some believe this is the most powerful private institution in the United States, if not the world. To become a lifetime member of the Council, you must be a U.S. citizen or resident, nominated in writing by another full member, and sponsored by 3 more. Despite these high standards, many people manage to join the CFR as lifetime members. I was surprised by how many of these individuals are celebrities, public faces in the news, movies, and business world. But you'll have to do a bit of research to find the members list, and odds are you'll never know what they talk about. A notorious secrecy clause prevents these world leaders from discussing their meetings. This secrecy is disturbing because the membership roster is so comprehensive. It reads like a who's who of the American elite. Consider that John McCain, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama are all members of the CFR. The CFR includes heads of state, captains of industry, the mainstream media, and even Angelina Jolie. Their stated goal is to represent the U.S. best interest abroad, increase America's understanding of the world, and contribute to U.S. foreign policy. But what does all that really mean, and how do they plan to do it? Here's where it gets crazy. Because of the permanent blackout of CFR news from the mainstream media, the average American has no idea what this group does or how it works. We can only guess, and in guessing, we must look to the history of this secret cabal, its predecessors, its founders, and the skeletons in its closet. Between 1915 and 1918, a group of 150 scholars called the Inquiry assisted President Woodrow Wilson as he tried to visualize the U.S.'s global role after Germany's defeat in World War I. Their research ultimately led to Wilson's 14 points, a strategy for global peace. When the scholars traveled to Paris in 1919, secret meetings between U.S. and British elites led to the formation of the Council on Foreign Relations in 1921. From that point on, the CFR gained more and more power over the U.S. government. Many people, not just conspiracy theorists, believe this organization completely controls U.S. foreign policy, yet it is not a part of the government, and the general public has no control over CFR members. Even presidents may be at the CFR's beck and call. So what do these world leaders plan in secret? Many researchers think the CFR is part of a plan to create a one-world government, placing the entire planet under the control of an elite group of bankers, businessmen, and aristocrats. You may recognize the names of these leaders: the Morgans, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and the Warburgs, among others. They're commonly linked to conspiracy theories, but there's little proof. In fact, there's not much of anything. Since the Napoleonic War, no government has been able to trace the amount of influence these families wield. No one knows how much money these families control or how many industries. Ultimately, most conspiracy theorists believe members of these families cooperated with the colonial magnate Cecil Rhodes in his imperialistic quest to expand the British Empire across the entire world. This is the same Cecil Rhodes who founded the Rhodes Scholarships, a prestigious award for well-connected students with an interest in improving the world. According to one popular tale, Rhodes left 7 secret wills to be read after his death. These wills laid the blueprint for a global secret society based on the practices of the Jesuits and the Freemasons. This group became known by several names. One of the most prominent is the Round Table Group. The CFR is allegedly the U.S. front for this organization. If this is true, the implications are disturbing. It means the U.S.'s most powerful foreign affairs lobby is designed to eliminate the U.S., transforming North America into a province of the future global government. In the process, members of the CFR work behind the scenes with groups the U.S. commonly considers enemies. Researchers present 2 chilling examples of this possibility. First, the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Many revisionist historians believe the elements of the U.S. government allowed this disaster to occur because it motivated the population to wage war. Second, some sources have traced the business and financial connections of large industries and banks during World War II. They claim that several groups made money off both sides of the war. Follow the money, these researchers say, and you will find that one shadowy group created the situation leading to World War II. In the aftermath of this conflict, the same group consolidated their control over foreign governments. But who is this group? We still don't know. The idea of a centuries-old elite conspiracy is improbable, but not impossible. There aren't any monsters, ghosts, or aliens involved. Or are there? David Icke thinks the truth may be even stranger. This long-time conspiracy researcher believes the CFR is part of the Illuminati, and he believes that the Illuminati are in turn controlled by aliens from the Draco constellation. According to Icke, these aliens, who look like humanoid reptiles, have crossbred with human beings to create a group of hybrids. Icke believes these hybrids may be possessed by their alien masters and even change shape. So who exactly is a hybrid? According to Icke, many of the people in the CFR. Could this be true? Is the CFR just a concerned group of citizens who want to make America a better, safer place? Or is there something they don't want you to know?